functions. Definition. Suppose f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c. Then, the composition of g of f is denoted by g circle symbol f is g circle symbol f quantity x is equal to this statement. This statement is read as g composed with f of x or f of g of x, where x is any element in the domain of f. In other words, composition of functions in a manner where the output in one function becomes the input for the next function. To understand the composition of functions further, I will cite some example. If we're looking for f of g of x and given f of x is equal to 2x plus 5 and g of x is equal to x squared minus 2, then originally f of x is equal to 2x plus 5. Then we're going to substitute x in place of g of x. G of x is equal to x squared minus 2, so we're going to substitute it here. F of x squared minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 5. Then, we will solve this in terms of x squared minus 2. So, f of x squared minus 2 is equal to 2 times x squared minus 2 plus 5. Then, manipulate the equation. This will become 2x squared minus 2 minus 4 plus 5. Removing the parentheses, we will have 2x squared minus 4 plus 5, or simply this is 2x squared plus 1. This will be our final answer.
I roll till I'm out of luck. Yeah.
Hi, our report is about composition of functions. Definition. Suppose f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c. Then the composition of g and f is denoted as g circle f is g circle f quantity x is equal to this statement. This statement is read as g composed of f of x or f of x of g, where x is any element in the domain of x. In other terms, in math terms, the result of one function becomes the domain in the next function. To more understand the composition of function, I will cite some examples. Suppose that our f of x is equal to 3x plus 6 and our g of x is equal to x squared plus 7. We will find the g circle f. First, we will substitute the value of f of x. 3x plus 6. Then we will substitute the f of x to the g of x. It will become 3x plus 6 squared plus 7. Then we will use the square of binomial. 3 squared is equal to 9x squared. 3x times 6 is equal to 18 times 2 is equal to 36x. Then the square of 6 is 36 plus 36. Then plus 7. Then remove the parentheses. 9x squared plus 36x plus 36 plus 7. Then combine the like terms. It will become 9x squared plus 36x plus 36 plus 7 is equal to 43. Then it will become our final answer.
I roll till I'm out of luck. I'm feeling something.
Hi, our topic for today is all about the composition of function. Definition. Suppose f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c. Then, the composition of g and f denoted by g circle f is g circle f quantity x is equal to this statement. This statement read as g composed with f of x or f of g of x, where x is an element in the domain of f. In other words, composition of function is applying one function to the results
For
of another.
understand the composition of function, I will give some example. Suppose that f of x is equal to 4x squared plus 5 and g of x is equal to 2x minus 1. Find the g of f of x. So I will substitute the f of x. 4x squared plus 5. Then I will substitute the f of x to the value of g of x. 2x, 4x squared plus 5 minus 1. Then manipulate it. 2 times 4x squared is equal to 8x squared. Then 2 times 5 is equal to 10 plus 10 minus 1. Then remove the parenthesis. 8x squared plus 10 minus 1. Then 8x squared plus 9. So this is the final answer.
Deep inside, hotter than a jet stream, burn it up.
Hi, our topic is composition of functions. Definition. Suppose that f is a function of a to b and g is a function from b to c, then the composition of g and f denoted by g circle of f, g circle of f is g circle of f quantity x is equal to this statement. This statement is read as g composed with f of x or f of g
To
of
understand
x.
this further, I will give some example. Suppose that f of x equals to 3x plus 2 and g of x is x squared minus 4. Then find g of f of x. This is equivalent to the statement g of f of x. So this is g of 3x plus 2 because f of x equals 3x plus 2. And we will substitute 3x plus 2 to the g of x. G of x equals to x squared minus 4. So this is 3x plus 2 squared minus 4. Then manipulate it. We will using the square root of binomials, and this is 9x squared plus 3x times 2 times 2. This is 12x plus 4. Then minus 4. So this is 9x squared plus 12x. Cancel, then 0. This is the final answer.
I got a feeling deep inside, it's taking.
Hi, our report for today is all about compositions of functions. Definitions. Suppose f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c. Then the composition of g and f is denoted by g circle f is g circle f quantity x is equal to this statement. This statement is read as g composed with f of x or f of g of x, where x is any element from in the domain of f. To more understand the composition of functions, I will cite some example. Suppose that f of x is equal to x plus 2 and g of x is equal to x squared plus 4. Then find f of g of x. First, we will substitute the g of x and then we will substitute the value of g of x to the f of x. And then it will become x squared plus 4 plus 2. Then manipulate it by removing the parenthesis. will become x squared plus 4 plus 2. Then, combine like terms. The final answer is x squared plus 6.
All I've got, yeah, it's taken all I got.
Further go, we'll solve f of g of x using only these two functions. But what if we have the value of x? Say for instance, x is equal to 2. So all we have to do is substitute the value of 2 in g of x. So f of g of x is same as f of x squared minus 2 equals 2x plus 5. Then, substitute the value of x in here. So we will going to have 2 squared minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 5. Then, f of 2 is equal to 2x plus 5. To solve for the value of f of g of x, we will substitute the value of 2 in this equation. So we will have f of 2 is equal to 2 times 2 plus 5 is equal to 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So our final answer is 9. Then, if you're wondering if you will get the same answer if you will substitute the value of 2 in here, well, the answer is yes. Take a look at this. F of g of x is equal to 2x squared plus 1. Then let's substitute the value of 2 in here. So we will going to have 2 times 2 squared plus 1. So we will have 2 times 4 plus 1. So we have 8 plus 1 equals 9. So as you can see, we got the same answer as to that of the first one. Thank you.
'Cause nobody knows you, baby, the way I do. And nobody loves you, baby, the way I do.
G and F denoted by... Agli mo na ako,
Function of f is denoted by Suppose the function of f is a
It's been so long, it's been so long. Maybe you were fireproof.
Several lang tayo. To more understand the composition of function.
Compositions of functions.
Amoy Mildred!
Then, the composition of G and F denoted by
Element from the domain of G.
denoted by
In math term, denoted that composition of functions.
So, I substitute the value of...
We will find the G. This statement is read as
Then substitute the
To understand it more further, more further.